Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about Barcelona's interest into renewing Pau Cubarsi's contract and as well as some other youngsters. But guys, before we get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. Guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Barcelona's interest in renewing Pau Cubarsi. Now, this has been reported by Samuel Marsden, and Moy Lorenz from ESPN. So it's both Moy and Samuel. But Pau Cubarsi, Barcelona were already negotiating a new contract with Pau Cubarsi's entourage. But after his recent performances, the club has changed the starting point when it comes to reaching an agreement over a deal. He signed his professional contract when he turned 16 last year, but his emergence in the first team has accelerated the need to tie him down with a new contract. Cubarsi's current release clause is only 10 million euros, and a handful of Premier League clubs are targeting him. Now, it's very good that Barcelona, they're already taking the necessary steps in order to renew Pau Cubarsi, because guys, if you guys have not seen Pau Cubarsi's talent and his composure on the pitch is absolutely scary. Pau Cubarsi is only 17 years of age, and him being played alongside Araujo, that partnership has been absolutely immaculate so far in the games that they've played together. Pau Cubarsi has shown such composure and such maturity at such a young age. And I'm honestly so excited to see Pau Cubarsi in the heart of Barcelona defense for many, many years to come. But in order to do that, Barcelona, they are going to have to renew him. But keeping in mind that he is still a youngster, in Barcelona, they shouldn't be looking, to give a massive wages to young players. We can't, have a repeat of what happened, with Ansu Fati, where we're offering like big wages. And sometimes, if the player isn't performing, it makes it hard to offload them. But we do want to, give a modest wage to Pau Cubarsi, basically reflecting Barcelona's interest in him, wanting to tie him down, but also keeping in mind that he is still only a teenager. But Barcelona's interest in renewing youngsters does not end there. Not only Pau Cubarsi, but also Hector and Marc Bernal. And this is reported by Santiago Valle. Barcelona are working to shield their youth. Hector Pau Cubarsi, and Marc Bernal are the three players who are close to signing their renewal with Barca. All parties are sure that the process of Hector Fort's renewal will be the same as Coquin's, so his renewal is about to be closed. Now, this is fantastic news that Barcelona are looking, to basically tie these youngsters down for many years to come. I haven't seen much of Marc Bernal, but Hector and Pau Cubarsi in the first team have absolutely been sensational. And, you'd want to keep them tied down to Barcelona, whether to see if they can develop, into world beaters, or if not, into good players that can help Barcelona in the years to come. But guys, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on Barcelona's interest in renewing these youngsters, Pau Cubarsi, Hector Ford, Marc Bernal. Where should Barcelona, be looking to, like, what type of deal would you guys be looking for Barcelona to offer these youngsters? I'm interested, in a 5-year deal, tying these guys in for the foreseeable future. I don't want any short-term deals, especially looking at players of their quality, and also keeping in mind, we don't want to give them extremely high wages. But guys, the next topic on today's video is I want to be talking about Cesc Fabregas. Not Czech. Cesc Fabregas, because he recently came out in the media, and he said some interesting quotes about Barcelona, and I wanted to talk about them on the video. And this is in regards to coaching Barcelona. Coaching Barcelona one day, it's something you never know. I think first I have to grow and take the necessary steps. That's why I'm happy where I am, because I don't have very high pressure. Now, it's very interesting that Cesc Fabregas has, taken that decision. Right now, he is an assistant. His current team is Como 1907. Okay, so he's in the Serie B. He's not in Serie A. He's in Como 1907, a second side team in Italian football. and he's growing and he's learning the trade. I think that's an excellent move for Cesc Fabregas. Start off low and then build your way out top. Gain the experience in managing. Learn how it is to actually manage players, and then look for those top jobs. Look to manage your Barca's, your Bayern's, your Madrid's, anything like that. But that's like far into the future. But I like that Cesc Fabregas, he's starting his journey into managerial football in the second division of Italian football. But continuing on, Xavi, I cannot speak through anyone for anyone. If the pressure of Barca got even to a person like him, it means that the pressure must be high. Barcelona is it's the most difficult job in football, guys, because not only you have to win, and you have to win all the trophies from the very start of the season, but you have to win them performing well, playing attractive football. And that's not easy to do, and that's why managing Barcelona, it is the toughest job to do. Thiago Motta, his Bologna does things that Barcelona has not done in recent years. He knows the club, and I really like the football of his teams. I'm sure he could adapt to Barcelona's system. At the football level, he is showing a lot. Now, Thiago Motta, he may be doing good things at Bologna, but still, Bologna and Barcelona, they're on two different echelons. Managing one is completely different to managing the other. And before Thiago Motta should even be linked with the Barcelona job, he should be gaining experience managing Bologna. And even then, maybe he should be managing like a top four Premier League side. Go to the Premier League or go to La Liga, manage a Athletic Bilbao, manage a Sevilla, or a team like that. Though Sevilla, they weren't doing particularly great this season, but a top four team in Spain, or in La Liga, or no, in Spain or the Premier League, before moving to Barcelona. Because I feel like as soon as you move to Barcelona, you basically, it's either you make it or you don't, and it is a challenge and a big risk. And this is and the last quote I am going about to mention is Fabregas's thoughts on Barcelona's Champions League tie against Napoli. Barcelona versus Napoli. Barca is a little ahead. Napoli is capable of playing a great game. They have good players, of course, but for me, Barcelona is more of a favorite. No, I think that's a completely respectable comment. When you're looking at how Napoli are doing this season, they're not doing particularly great. They're actually in a worse position than us. I believe they're eighth or ninth in the CDA, but they do have dangerous players that can cause any team some trouble. They have Osimhen, they have Kvaratskhelia, they have Lobotka. They have some very, very talented players in that squad. Obviously, with the exit of Spalletti, it's made things a little bit difficult. And there is some turmoil between Napoli and Osimhen, but even then, Napoli, they are going to be a dangerous team, and Barcelona, they're going to have to show their maximum intensity and maximum focus in that tie if they are to win that match. But guys, the last topic I wanted to talk about is about Alex Garcia, because as we all know, Barcelona, they are interested in the Spaniard. And Barcelona, they want to tie up Alex Garcia for the summer, and they intend to reach an agreement with Girona soon. This is reported by FF Polo from Mundo Deportivo. Some say his release cost is 20 million euros, and some say 14 million euros. Beyond the money, Barcelona have players like Romeo, Paulo Torre, or Eric Garcia. And they can include these players, in a potential swap deal or in a loan. There's a lot of options that Barcelona can explore in order to bring Alex Garcia in. Now, I am a fan of Alex Garcia. He's been one of La Liga's best players and one of La Liga's best midfielders, and he's been absolutely sensational for Girona this season. But something I would have to mention is that his transfer market value is 20 million euros. So if Barcelona, they can get, a player like Alex Garcia for 14 million euros, that would be a bargain. But, Barcelona, they do have to do some stuff before they would be able to, sign a player like Alex Garcia. And this is reported by Marta Ramon. Selling a top player like Araujo for 100 million would not solve Barcelona's problems with fair play. To return to the 1-1 rule, to the 1-to-1, the club needs to cover the pending lever and make 2 to 3 more exits. Bringing in the Jewels isn't an objective. Now, this is all in regards of Barcelona's transfer plan, and so in order to bring Alex Garcia and to make more signings, Barcelona they are gonna have to sell a couple players, make 2 or 3 exits. And for right now, before talking to any about big names, and if you guys want to hear my thoughts on who Barcelona they could be looking to sell, especially the big players, go check out our Monday video, the video that we posted last night, our weekly episode, season 3, episode 22, where we talk about Barcelona's potential sale of key players. And looking at players who we can sell, you're looking at Sergio Roberto, you're looking at Marcos Alonso, you're looking at Romeo. Those are 3 exits that could be leaving the club. But a sale of a big player would allow Barcelona to make a big signing as well. But guys, that was it for today's video. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that we have discussed down below. What do you guys make of Barcelona's interest and pursuit of renewing Pau Cubarsi's, Hector Fort's, and Marc Bernal's contract? And as well, what do you guys make of Cesc Fabregas' words regarding Theo Mota, regarding Xavi, and as well as Barcelona's tie against Napoli? And lastly, guys, what do you guys make of Alex Garcia? What do you guys want to see him at the club? But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. I appreciate every single one of you guys who tune in to watch these videos. But as always, guys, remember, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.